All right, welcome back, folks, to the Wanneroo channel. This is part 3 of the AR lower build we did for the 300 Blackout upper. So as I mentioned previously in other videos, we had that Anderson lower and the Palmetto parts kit, and it, wasn't exactly perfect. So I went out and I already had an ATI, some sort of Millsport lower, and then also bought a Aero Precision lower parts kit, and then some Magpul furniture and a Brownells buffer tube. So put all that together as we saw in the other two videos, and now we're going to test fire it and see how we go. So today we have very nice weather, 60 degrees. There is quite a breeze out here, but there is not a cloud in the sky, which is, well, take that back. I see one over there creeping up. But beautiful day today. After all the harsh weather we had this spring and this winter, it's nice to start getting some good days. So I'm looking forward to the next couple weeks. And just like today, I think I'll pretty much be outside the whole day cutting wood. I'm going to do some shooting here and do some other stuff outside. So definitely not going to let the day go to waste, no doubt about it. So we'll get the camera set up and we'll just do some quick test firing. And basically what we're going to shoot is one of my favorite loads for 300 Blackout. This is just a good general purpose target shooting load. It's 300 Blackout little gun powder, 150 grain Hornady full metal jacket bullet. I find it works great for just general purpose target shooting. It's very pleasant for like new shooters to shoot because it doesn't have a huge amount of recoil or anything like that, or muzzle blast. It's just very pleasant to shoot. And I only use 16 grains plus a little gun for it, so that works fine out to 100 yards. And so just a real good general load. So I'll probably do a video on that at some point soon because I need to crank out some more of this ammo. So like I said, it's just good if you're just going to do, you're just plinking at the range. You don't need to use expensive bullets and tons of powder and all that stuff. So it's just a good general purpose plinking load. So anyways, let me get the rifle set up and I'll get the camera set up and we'll just do some quick shooting to wrap this up and make sure this thing shoots right. All right, thanks. Dead center. Nice. Dead center on that one. That was sweet. So it looks like we have a problem. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, so basically figured out where my goof was looking at another AR, and essentially it looks like what I did was with this spring right here. And this is what happens a lot of times, and that's why it's good to practice and kind of do these things on a regular basis, because it had been, I don't know, 2 years since I had built my last lower, my first one. And so when you don't do it for a while or you don't stay up with it, it's easy to make these little goofs. And essentially what I did with this piece right here is I had it up above here. And so that appears to have been giving me the problems. Well, we'll find out when we test fire. So why or how I didn't catch that or whatever, you know, maybe I was, you know, quite honestly, that piece there I didn't pay much attention to when I put them on. I was mostly focused on kind of getting everything else lined up the way it should be, and didn't pay much attention to that. So, you know, so I made a mistake, and you know, that's why too I don't mind making these videos, because if I make a goof, then maybe other folks will learn from it too. So I went ahead and got this spring set back up to where this piece now is down below here, not sitting on top, and so we should be good. Let's try to put it all back together, and we'll take it up and we'll test fire it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so back again with an unexpected part 4 for our lower build for the 300 Blackout rifle. So as we saw in the last video, we had some issues there, which were rectified in about 5 minutes. And maybe some of that explains why I had so much trouble getting those pins in, because that one spring should have been down below the kind of the trigger, rather than resting on top, that little U-shaped portion of the trigger spring. And yeah, just had it in the wrong place. And once I dug it out of there, it just kind of I kind of had to smack myself in the head, because I was just like, well, how many times have I had AR, you know, trigger in my hand, or looked at a picture of one or whatever, and you know, I should know where the spring goes, right? But anyways, I think what it was when I was building it was I was so focused on where the legs of the spring went, and all that, and also with the hammer spring, and making sure I had it all the right way, that little part there, you know, I goofed up and, you know, messed it up. So anyways, enough babbling about that. So camera battery's running out, so let's test fire this thing. Let's hope that let's hope it works and there's no further issues. So I'm going to run some rounds through it, and hopefully it goes good, because I'd like a nice reliable lower with no problems. So yeah, we'll see. Okay. Looking good. All right, because my battery is running low, I didn't film all the other stuff I did, but I had some different ammunition that I'd made, some Hornady 125 grain SST bullets with CFE black I'd made, I don't know, a year or two ago, and also some Australian ammunition. Unfortunately, they don't import that anymore. They used to sell it through Cabela's 144 grain full metal jacket that I think it's the Australian Defense Industries, ADI, that they made. And that's some real fine ammunition. The 300 Blackout brass for that is really good too. And again, unfortunately, they don't import it anymore, but hopefully they'll import it again sometime soon. Really nice stuff, packaged well in like a bubble, kind of like these little blister packs, these little bubble blister pack things. So nice ammo. And so yeah, shot some different types of ammo through it, and yeah, everything shot real good, not a problem at all. I would say overall, like the Aero Precision parts, I like them a bit better than some of the other parts I've had experience with in the past. So definitely I'll be buying those again. The ATI lowers, they seem to be just have that little extra bit of detail to them, you know, compared to the Anderson lower. Does the Anderson lower like just, you know, suck or anything? No. But I'd say, you know, the ATI lower, so far from my experience, it looks like it's pretty good. I tried some different magazines, everything, all the parts, like the magazines, like just click in real nice. You know, everything on the rifle just functions nice and smooth. The mag release, you know, the trigger actually is quite nice. You know, the Aero Precision parts, the trigger doesn't seem like real gritty or anything like that. It's all just nice and smooth. So definitely I'll be buying the Aero Precision part kits again. So probably tonight when I'm sitting down for the evening, I'll get online and order a couple more of those to have on hand, because I like those, you know. So it seems like I like all the parts with it, and it just seems like it just works real well. So yeah, after I fixed my goof with the spring, everything ran like a train. So that should wrap it up for this project here. I think the next thing with 300 Blackout I'd like to do is I want to, it's not a priority like where I got to do it like right now this week or whatever, but I would say this year one thing I want to get is a really nice 16-inch barrel 300 Blackout upper. I'm looking at different companies and stuff and seeing what's out there. And I may just buy a factory complete rifle too. I've thought about different things like maybe getting that Daniel Defense ISR rifle that has the suppressor basically permanently attached. So it's only a one stamp gun. And some other things too. So I'm not really sure what the direction's going to be yet on that in terms of like, oh, I'm definitely going to buy this or that. So I'm just thinking about my different options. But I just want something that's really good, high quality, really like super nice upper that basically I can have for years and years and not really have to worry about. And then, you know, this upper here that I got from Palmetto, you know, it seems to shoot pretty okay. And then for that, I can just use that for like, hey, people come over and we just want to do some target plinking or whatever. You know, they can plink away with that, you know, something like that. But so anyways, as we saw in the channel update recently, there's going to be a lot more coming up and a lot of different other projects I'm working on. I'm always got different stuff going on. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, leave them below, and over and out.